And welcome back to A Link to the Past. Now I'm gonna go over to the village and get a couple of things going.
Alright. This is the overworld with the iconic theme and everything. I actually really love the main theme of Zelda.
It's well, this isn't my favorite rendition of it. I mean, it's all right, but I mean, I just heard it way too much. To be honest, the overall thing that really stands out to me is Termina Field and Majora's Mask. That is an awesome overworld theme, but that's just personal opinion, though.
I mean, I've heard this song so many times. It sucks because I think it's good, but not my favorite. This game brings in a lot of songs and a lot of different types of music. Like when you're in the village, music playing here, this ends up being like one of the staple themes that they always come back to.
Sure.
Was this the first time Kakariko Village was introduced? Whoa, does that completely get rid of his hitbox?
Yeah.
Looks like
Is that
yeah. Did you
When enemies are
complete
stunned,
a
you can run right past them.
I didn't know that. Like, I thought you can just run, like, past, like, a section of them, not, like, actually run under them. And here's the douchebag.
Yeah. If he bumps into you, he makes you drop items when he runs up and takes them. I should have picked that up. Whenever you pick it up, he picks it up and he's like, I found the Master Sword. Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
JK. Didn't really find it.
This is the first time they introduced the Lost Woods too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I think Kakariko wasn't introduced in Zelda 2?
No, there was a Lost Woods in Zelda 1.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there was a Kakariko in Zelda 2. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure this was the first one to have it.
Yeah.
It was the first game where you pick up pieces of heart. In the older games, if you picked up a heart, then it would just automatically increase your health. But in this game, you have to find heart pieces to increase your health by 1.
Okay.
And this is the first game to introduce that, right?
Yeah.
Now, this came out before Link to the Past? No, this came out before Link's Awakening? Or after?
Yeah.
This
came out before.
After. I mean, this came before, I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I just went in there to get this mushroom. Helps you get 1 item. In this part, I end up getting a lot of items, another heart, and then I go into the first dungeon. So we're going to spend a decent amount of time here.
Yeah, so there's 3 main world dungeons at first, or 3 pendants, right? And then it's 8 dungeons in a dark world, so this game's actually pretty lengthy.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons I like it, because there's a lot of dungeons to go through in this game.
And it also introduced the breakable walls that look different.
Yeah.
That was a godsend. But in case you're kind of like, second guessing it, which I don't know why you would be. I mean, I guess there is some fake walls that look like you can break them, but you actually can't. But in case you're trying to figure out, a good way to do it is to hit the wall with your sword, and a wall that you can break will sound hollow. A technique that's basically necessary, like mandatory in like the Oracle games.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where am I going next? Oh, okay. I usually, just because I'm so used to the game, I don't really talk to people. If I talk to somebody, it's probably because I think they're going to give me something. So most of the time, I'm just not going to really talk to anybody.
Okay.
Well, I do like how they did introduce... This game is a lot more fleshed out, like with character interactions. Granted, it has a lot more, like, memory and a lot more... it's a lot more advanced than what the Nintendo can produce, but... I don't know, it was interesting.
Everyone gets to see Link or Dan for the beast he is. As I go inside a guy's house, blow open a wall, a hole in his wall.
And contemplate robbing his life savings. Well, I mean, he's already an outlaw, apparently.
Oh, wow. I've never actually been able to do it all in one.
That's actually why I was sitting there thinking. I don't know why it took me so long. I should have been able to do it faster, but yeah. I was sitting there for a little bit to make sure I could get it all in one go.
So you're going to be doing, I guess slowly, you're going to be doing all the trading for all the stuff.
Trading? No, I don't think
There's not any trading system in this game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the mushroom and I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh no, here's Dan.
I really like the
Edible
music that
Dan.
plays through. It's really short. It's so good to listen to sometimes.
I can tell you're just taking your sweet time with them.
Yeah.
I swear, like this might have been Koji Kondo. He was a composer here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is arguably probably one of his best soundtracks.
Come in here, find a sick guy, and he gives you a butterfly net, which is the only way to catch things and put them in your bottle. I think it's kind of weird. They kind of took that out in other games. But butterfly net has another use I'll be showing off later.
Well, they took it off in the 3D games, except for Skyward Sword.
God, I still need to play that game. I will eventually.
I definitely enjoy it. It's just I do see where the issues come about and everything. And,
Well, I was a little vague, but alright. And that's the library, right? Yeah.
No, I'm not going in there. You have to go in there later, but I'm going over this way to get another piece of heart.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
A hole in his wall. As he's staring right at me.
What a douchebag. Well, to be honest, though, I mean, to his defense, if someone came inside your house with a sword that was like half the size of his body and blew up one of your walls, would you do anything?
Oh, hi. Why, yes,
Yeah,
you can go ahead and blow up my wall.
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. I think that's
Is that
the only
like
way
a
to do
glitch?
it without the Pegasus boost.
Huh.
Was that like a glitch or something?
No.
No.
It's there on there. You can see a little indent there to let you know you can do something there.
You can jump right off of it. That took me a long time for me to remember that. Or even realize it in the first place. I always pulled up the sign.
Well, yeah. The map system in this game is actually is pretty useful. Like you said, like if you get kind of lost and you actually take the time to actually talk to everybody, you know, unlike giving you vague hints, they'll actually point out where you have to go next. But you know, unfortunately, I think all three of us have this game memorized by like heart. So like you're not going to be seeing very much of the map in general.
Yeah.
Except for that one little portion that he showed earlier, but that's probably going to be it for quite a while.
Boomerang didn't have enough range. Actually, one of my favorite things to do, especially with the blue guards, because they have more health, I could just hold my sword out and let them walk into me, like he's doing.
Oh, that didn't work. The first time I charged at him again. Oh, I didn't happen again. I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. No, it didn't work. Oh, now I'm dead. This game still has the, yeah, it still works out to where if you have this, when you're just standing there, the shield will protect you from certain projectiles. So
Hey
yeah.
guys, look, this is a guy that kidnapped a princess. Let's kill him. Oh wait, where'd he go? Oh well, I guess we should keep walking around for a bit. God, the AI is kind of questionable at times in this game.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about that. So what you do, you give the witch the mushroom, you come back later, or you leave the screen and return immediately. And then you get a bag of magic powder.
This is magic powder.
It's actually pretty useful. If you don't care about your magic, you can use it a lot. It turns enemies into a lot weaker forms. Just kill them faster.
What? I've never seen that before.
Wait, you can talk to him?
Yeah, if you use magic powder on him, he turns into like this Poindexter looking kind of guy, and he gives you hints on where to go.
Well, I didn't know you give you hints on where to go, but okay. Well, that's actually what I was about to ask about. Was that thing supposed to be what are they called? The Clues? Like in the later games?
Yeah,
Huh.
I liked
guess
how
I'm
the
not-
soldier was just kind of standing there when trying to hit you with the arrow. Like, the arrows are not working. Oh my god, no! And then you just killed him.
Yeah, you know, I guess AI is just not so smart. Oh,
Those statues look like they have mustaches. Oh, what a douchebag!
yeah. I don't like trying to deal with them. They die in one hit, but they move around really randomly, and if they touch you, they do an entire heart of damage. As you saw twice.
Those statues are the ones you're talking about. I can't remember their names right now. I want to say Bombo, but that's something else, though.
I think it is a Bombos.
No, Armoro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One random card here. And now we're in the first dungeon.
Now, this is actually, without a doubt, I know for a fact, this is my favorite dungeon theme. And I do love that they actually do this in the Zelda Symphony. It sounds
I think this theme is really good. There's the Dark World. There's another theme that they use for other dungeons, but I always thought this one was better.
I don't know. I mean, I do like the. Well, wait. No, I'm thinking of the Dark World theme in general. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I can dig it.
I just love it just sounds so ominous. I just love it.
Yeah, the build-up's pretty good.
For sure.
Haha, you'll never get past my barrage of bubbles. And scary doors
really
with
what they are?
faces. I don't know.
It's actually
like
kind of
bubbles.
funny. If you try to attack them with your sword, it makes a clink sound.
Clink.
Well, those are some pretty durable bubbles. One thing really weird about these enemies, if you try to attack them with your swords, they jump to try to avoid you. But if you use the boomerang, they don't do anything at all, and it hurts them.
And pots. I think
Yeah,
it's-
and
You know, they're just chilling. They're just walking around. They're not even trying to kill you.
well, they
Based
jump
on what
away. They're obviously you're the one who's being the ass here.
it's actually
Yeah,
really
breaking into
funny
people's
because-
houses, bombing walls, throwing pots at people. They just want to dance.
Because when you first start the game, pots are like super overpowered because pots do, I think, 3 times the amount of damage to your first sword.
My gosh.
So if that's true, I think that's true. And if it is, that means that pots are stronger than the Master Sword. So take that as you will.
What they didn't realize in ancient folklore is that it wasn't the sword that killed Ganon. It was a pot.
The almighty pot.
I mean, I guess everybody's allergic to clay or something. I don't know.
I think that might be the case here.
Oh yeah, and those anti-fairies at the very top, they're actually, if you have magic powder, it actually is really useful in this case because if you sprinkle it on them, doesn't it turn them into regular fairies?
Yeah, turn them into fairies. I don't use it for a little while, but yeah, that you use the magic
could
powder
really
on
come in
fairies
handy.
catch.
Oh, I didn't know that at all.
Whoa, wait, you already got arrows?
Yeah, even if you don't get the bow yet, enemies and stuff, they'll still end up dropping arrows.
Huh. Well, at least the arrows don't take rupees like the first game. That was such a douche move.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you wonder why you don't have enough money to buy a big shield, and it's like, oh, wow, that's kind of stupid. Now I wish I didn't use the bow so much. Pot.
Pot equals death.
He's like, whoa there, buddy, I'm just walking around here. What the hell are you doing? Oh!
Ah!
No, I think these anti-fairies you
What the
can't
hell is
use
that
magic
for?
powder on. And another one of the staples for Zelda games is the Big Key. In this game, the Big Key is used to both get the item from the dungeon and open up specific doors. But in later games, it ends up just being something you use to fight the boss.
The only other game that actually uses that, like what you said for the big key, is Four Sword Adventures.
Four Sword Adventures does that?
Yep.
I haven't played that game in a while. I don't remember.
I haven't. I didn't remember. I haven't played in a while either, but I remember that because there were certain chests that the big chest that I got to, and I had no idea how to open it until I got the big key.
Well, that's going to be a playthrough for much later in the future. What? Okay, I know they re-released Four Swords Adventure on the DS, right? Does that one have Wi-Fi built in, or is it just local area connection?
It's local.
Yeah, it's just local.
But didn't they also reintroduce it to like the 3DS eShop or something? Or is that the same one?
It was like an anniversary thing.
The Ambassador program, right? Or something like that?
It wasn't specifically for Ambassador, but like it was available for a couple of months, and then they took it off and they said they're gonna release it later for you to purchase.
Hmm.
Which I'm still waiting to get, because it's not out still. At least I don't think so. I ought to check that later. So what happens if you purchase the Switches?
If those things aren't bubbles, then what do you guys think they are? Like, what are they supposed to be?
Metal balls? I mean, like I said, you attack with your sword, they make a plank sound.
Whoa. I mean, they always look like bubbles to me.
So, like that one big...
The further you get into the game, you start to realize, like, most enemies have a blue, I think it's supposed to be blue, it looks kind of greenish, and a red form. The red form's always stronger. In this case, these enemies, you can't attack them with anything but arrows.
Oh god, these are reminding me of those douchebags that mimic your movement in a Dark World. We'll be running into those, though, later.
I used to have a lot of problem with those, and I kind of learned how to just base them into the arrows.
I see. And now, the first boss.
I think this is actually my favorite boss theme in all the Zelda games. So well composed. Okay, so for these guys, you don't have to only use the arrows, right? You can hit them with your sword?
You can hit them with your sword, you can hit them with boomerangs, I think you can hit them with bombs too. But each one dies in 3 arrows, so it's usually the faster way to do it.
Well, anyways, this is the first boss. I mean, I'm assuming they wouldn't be too strict with the item usage. But I mean, most, if not all bosses can be destroyed with the sword too, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to use... There's only something introduced like later in the game, so I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or like you have to use the item in the dungeon.
One thing I like about this game, at least for the first 3 bosses, usually they don't bring it back again. But what they do like to do is when an enemy is using the last one, or when he's close to death, either his pattern changes or he gets faster. In that case, he turned red and started jumping at me.
Well, that's cool. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.